Hey guys, it is Julie here with JT Wealth. In today's video, we're taking a look at two biopharmaceutical companies with triple-digit potential upside and some near-term catalysts. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. Like I said, today we're taking a look at two biopharmaceutical companies. Now, both of these companies come with strong buy ratings from analysts and triple-digit potential upside. But the best thing is that they have some near-term catalysts in their future, and one of them has it coming up as soon as this week. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at these two companies and what they do, what these upcoming catalysts are, and of course, analysts' expectations for their future. And just before we get into all of that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoy today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to check out some of the great links in the description. This includes a link to my favorite resource, TipRanks, whose premium and ultimate plans come with some fantastic research tools. So if you're thinking of signing up, make sure you use that link down below to let them know I sent you. All right, now we're going to jump right into these biopharmaceutical companies, but first I just want to preface, with biopharma, there is a lot of risk involved. These catalysts coming up can go either way, and if it's positive news, it can be fantastic for their stock, but that's not guaranteed. And with bad news, the stock could go down drastically. So make sure you're doing your own research and due diligence and understanding the risks before making any investment decisions. With that being said, the first company that we're looking at has a major catalyst coming up this week, and that is Athenix. Athenix trades under the ticker ATNX and is currently trading at about $11.97 per share. Athenix is a global biopharma company dedicated to the discovery, development, and commercialization of novel therapies for the treatment of cancer. Their mission is to become a global leader in bringing innovative cancer treatments to the market and improve health outcomes. They have internalized their commercial infrastructure and supply chain, which they believe will enable them to capture greater shareholder value and minimize supply chain risk for their proprietary oncology drugs. Their team is driven by the prospect of creating new paradigms in the treatment of cancer. Now, I am going to cut right to the chase and share with you guys what major catalyst is coming up for Athenix this week. And that is that Athenix has a PDUFA date this week on February 28th. Now, PDUFA dates are the deadlines by which the FDA must review new drug applications. And data is saying that Athenix's trial is likely going to be approved as the first oral paclitaxel for metastatic breast cancer. So this could be huge for Athenix if they get positive news from the FDA. Keep in mind that is not guaranteed though, so make sure you do approach with caution. Now, shortly after this PDUFA date, Athenix is scheduled to provide a corporate and financial update for the fourth quarter and their full year 2020, and this is scheduled for March 1st. So hopefully hear a solid report there, plus some positive outlook for the future. Now, let's take a step back and see what other positive things Athenix has had in their pipeline lately. As just back in December, they did receive an FDA approval for their treatment of actinic keratosis. Following this, Athenix has launched Klisyri in the US for the treatment of AK. Now, this was led by the company's partner Almirall, and the launch has triggered a milestone payment of up to $65 million. The company also announced the licensing agreement for additional territories for their drug to its partner Pharma Essentials Corp. So 2 FDA approvals in the matter of a few months would be fantastic news for the company. Now, I just want to quickly get into the drug that we're hoping to get FDA approval on here next. And this is based on their OraScovery platform and focuses on Ensequidar, which enables the oral absorption of a wide range of effective anti-cancer drugs, which can currently only be given intravenously due to poor oral absorption. They believe that the OraScovery approach will establish a new paradigm in the use of oral anti-cancer drugs. So as mentioned, many chemotherapies can only be given through an IV, but Ensequidar is designed to allow for that oral absorption of chemotherapy agents, and this expects to lower the incidence of severe toxicities associated with IV chemotherapy agents. As we said, this phase 3 trial that is waiting the PDUFA approval is focused on metastatic breast cancer, but you can see in their pipeline that they're looking to try the drug for many other types of cancers as well. The current addressable market for that metastatic breast cancer is about 70,000, but if they can prove the drug is also useful in other incidences, this could go up to 545,000 as they look to approach metastatic ovarian cancer, head and neck cancer, and bladder cancer. Currently, there are 3 analysts with ratings on the Athenix stock, and it comes in as a strong buy, with an average price target of $25 per share for about a 110% potential upside. Looking at our detailed list of analyst forecasts, our most recent rating came from 15 days ago, although they didn't provide a price target. Our highest comes from Chad Messer at Needham with a $27 price target for about a 126% potential upside over the next year. So some great potential for growth there, and hopefully we see a nice jump up pending some positive news in this coming week. Now, this second company has a catalyst that isn't quite as near as the first one, but still has some great growth potential, and that is Cadmium Holdings. They trade under the ticker KDMN and are currently at about $4.81 per share. Cadmium is a late-stage biopharma company with therapeutic focuses on immune and fibrotic diseases and immuno-oncology. Their lead candidate is belumosudil, which is a small molecule ROCK2 inhibitor for the treatment of chronic graft-versus-host disease. It has been NDA accepted and has a PDUFA date of May 30th. Belumosudil has seen their primary endpoint be met in their pivotal clinical trial, and the NDA is being reviewed under the FDA's Real-Time Oncology Review and Project Orbis pilot programs. Their drug mediates cell movement, shape, differentiation, and function, and plays a key role in immune and fibrotic diseases. In their trial, over 550 individuals received belumosudil, and overall it was well tolerated. Belumosudil has shown a strong efficacy profile, but on top of this, the company also has a strong cash balance. KDMN has a market cap of about $831 million and a cash reserve of $150, which is adequate to see them through the approval and also some amount of marketing efforts. Earlier in the month, they did a $233 million offering, so they'll have more than adequate cash for the foreseeable future. For a drug with a $500 million potential in one indication and a second indication trial ongoing and other additional assets, that valuation is not over the top. And the stock has a heavy institutional presence. Earlier in January, it was disclosed that Steve Cohen's Point72 Asset Management reported about a 5.3% stake in the company. Now, there are 5 analysts that have current ratings on the Cadmium Holdings stock, and it comes in as a strong buy with an average price target of $14.25 for about a 196% potential upside. And many of those come within the last month. Our highest price target comes from 5-star analyst Andrew Fine from H.C. Wainwright, who gives the stock a price target of $25, which would be just shy of a 420% potential upside. So there we have 2 biopharma companies, both with some substantial potential upside from some well-rated analysts. Now, we have one catalyst coming up in the next week and another just a few months away. Make sure you're doing your research and due diligence. Anytime you're investing based on big catalysts like this, there is a huge risk if that news isn't positive. So make sure you understand your risk tolerance, your investment objectives, and never invest more than you're willing to lose. Now, you guys know I always love hearing from you, so make sure to let me know your thoughts on these 2 companies in the comments down below. Keep in mind that these videos are never a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock. They are just meant for information and entertainment purposes. Any investment decision needs to be made based on your own research and due diligence. If you made it all the way to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and cheers.